Hello, good morning. My name is Esmeralda Acuna, and today I'm going to talk about education. I chose this as my career because I admire the way that teachers are so patient with their students, and the fact that teachers are used for all the other careers. The word teacher is used for all of the other individuals who you learn from. Parents and managers from any job are considered teachers because you learn things from them. Now, these people may not have an actual degree like a teacher does. They might not have bachelor's, master's, or doctorates, but they still help you comprehend things in order for you to succeed. Being a teacher at any school level is an amazing experience. Why? Because some teachers get to see their students grow into someone important, but sometimes this does not happen due to the fact that there are some problems that get in the way to reach this goal. Some of these problems will affect the whole school, meaning the school staff and students, while others only affect the students, like their family not being economically stable. The problem that I found more interesting to investigate that affects the whole school is the underfunding. What is underfunding? Underfunding means insufficient provision of money for a particular purpose, especially by an organization or government. Underfunding of schools is similar to that meaning. The only difference is that the government does not give enough money to the schools. When a school does not have the proper funding, then not only the staff suffers, but also the students. May 17, 1954 made a historical mark in education. That date was when the African Americans won the case of Brown versus the Board of Education. That case not only helped the African American children go to school without being discriminated, but it also helped all of the other minority kids. Why is this important? It's important because there are several studies saying that the money given to schools depends on the ethnicity of the student population. The higher the number of white kids attending a school, the higher the pay to their schools. Who are the most affected ones by this? Public schools. Public schools are the most affected ones of this underfunding because most of the student population is composed of minority children, and since this happens, many teachers end up fired, quitting their job, or those who stay suffer from low pay. If they stay, most teachers end up with double class size. A large class size can cause not only stress on the educator, but also the students. When the class has many pupils, most of them do not learn the same. Teachers also stress about the supplies. Sometimes the teacher has to pay from their own pocket to get all the necessary things for their class to function properly. There are some stories saying how art teachers have to set a jar of water with markers inside in order to have watercolors. There was also another story that had a teacher stating how some schools in Oklahoma were falling apart. They had old textbooks, they lacked materials, classrooms, and desks. She even mentions how some of her colleagues had to do their lectures outside because the air conditioners would stop working, causing the classrooms to get really hot. It is infuriating how the government does nothing to fix this. An article stated how the Secretary of Education, Betsy DeVos, and President Donald Trump wanted to take some money from public schools and give it to private academies, most likely religious schools. What should be done is for both of them to consider that there are many smart students who are labeled as minority. They should fund public schools more often. That way, not only the wealthy and white students can succeed and become someone important. Thank you for your time.